Yeah, here we are. We are back on twitch.television. Alright, let me get React bot open, actually, because I forgot about that, as always. Alright. So, React bot, he should be, like, right here, very soon. Where are you, React bot? Hurry up. I don't have all day. Okay, I'm just gonna start hunting, because, there's no reason not to. Okay, there he is. Where? Okay, yeah, there he is. My go.
This is something only my fellow girlies will get.
Hell yeah. Shout out if you're a girl. You know what? Shout out to women. I've got my, little, stuff here that I'm eating. That's pretty good. It's got a lot of apples in it. Like, kind of, like, cut not that small, honestly. Oh, I'm wrong stream details. Pokemon, BDSP, starter, hunt, watch me suffer, category, Pokemon. No, wait, not Pokemon. Remove Fortnite funnies, add in Pokemon stream, Pokemon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Pokemon, Pokemon. No, I can remove Pokemon and then add Pokemon. There we go, that one. And then the category will be Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet. And then, yeah, that's good. Alright, there we go. Accurate stream data. We've got now. And, this is the first time I'm streaming in a while, once again. Took a bit of a break. But we're back, you know, we're back. Already I'm running out of things to say. Shit's going on now. Only kind of, you know, I'm technically more busy, but, like, it's gonna take, like, a few days until I'm really busy. It's coming up, though. Got my Angry Birds mug, the classic. Oh, that's on the mic, isn't it? Okay, I just had to check my stream, actually got volume. And it did! Alright. Encounter number 5101, not shiny, just like the rest of them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm coming back to this because I happen to be home alone, and I've been watching the Last to Leave Sinnoh video, and I was like, fuck, I wanna chain hunt. But I can't! I fucking can't chain hunt until I've done this. The alternative is, like, what? Making a second save file where I actually play the game? I don't want to do that. The whole point of me doing this is so I can play the game with a shiny starter. But I can't play the game! I can't play the game because I don't have a shiny starter. Like, this is rough, you know? Because for the purpose of actually streaming this, I am, like, depriving myself of other, like, stuff, you know, typically shiny hunting. Especially something like this, where it's, like, an extremely tedious reset. You'd do it while, like, watching a movie or a TV show or something, right? Where it's, like, it's, you know, maybe like a TV show, kind of boring at times. At least, like, this gives you, like, your hands something to do. So you can focus on the actual show and not, like, pick up your phone and just scroll, you know, TikTok or whatever. But this is like, you know, this is just like me hoping that I get the shiny really soon, and so I can actually play the game and have fun. I haven't been able to do that yet with this game. Haven't really gotten to have fun. I've been looking around, I'm sure I talked about this last time I streamed as well, but Deltarune? oh baby, Deltarune, huh? Great game, phenomenal game. I've also started playing Hollow Knight, not Silksong. It's okay so far. I mean, it looks very good. It is, like, you know, kind of fun to control, but, like, I don't like the current, you know, thing I'm experiencing in the game, which is, I don't know where I am, ever. Like, I mean, obviously I know, you know, you can buy maps of the areas you're in, but, like, you have to find the guy selling the map. And then you have to have another thing equipped to be able to even see yourself on the map. Or, like, it's just... That was weird. Yeah, like, oh, I don't know. Also, my keyboard's not been working perfectly, so sometimes, like, I'm trying to do a big jump, and then I do a short jump, and then I die, and I cry. But, you know. I can see the appeal. It is fun. I will definitely keep playing it. It's just, like, I don't know. There's a few games where I can just play them for hours without even realizing I've spent the whole day doing it. I feel like Hollow Knight is not one of those games for me, oddly enough, where, like, it is fun, I can see that, and I can tell I'm having fun and I want to keep playing, but then I don't, like, but then, like, I don't want to actually sit there for, like, 4 hours and only play Hollow Knight, you know? Like, I've had this same issue with Mario Galaxy 2, where I'm trying to beat it on my Wii. Like, I've finished Mario Galaxy 1 really quickly, like 120 stars finished, and I'm trying to do the same thing in Galaxy 2, but I just can't. I don't know why. I'm just, like, struggling. Not like that it's like a difficult game, although some levels I did have trouble with, but it's just, I don't know, it's just like, I just can't sit there and play, you know, Mario Galaxy 2 as, like, on its own. Like, even now, I was just playing it before the stream, and before I'm heating up my food. I only played it for, like, an hour. And, like, to be fair, this time I did also decide I wanted to stream, and I still did, like, an additional star and Comet medal, I think, after deciding that. But it's still, it's like, it's weird. I just get bored of playing the game and want to take a break. Like, I don't know if this is, like, aging or what, but, like, I feel like I just get bored more easily when playing video games. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like, if you get into a game while you're a child, you're, like, ignoring every flaw, and the game's perfect to you, but then when you're, like, trying to play something when you're older, you're like, yeah, this isn't great. 'Cause, like, I genuinely like FNAF World. I'm fully aware that game's dog shit, but I played it really early, so I just don't care. Anyways, I've been, I'm eating right now. I'm eating. I think I'm just more critical, is what it comes down to. Like, because I play... There's so many games I've played multiple times, without, like, really thinking about whether I really want to be doing it or not. Like, I've played South Park: The Stick of Truth, I don't know, like 5 times. Probably not 5, but like 4. You know, like, just because it's like, I don't know, honestly. I don't even remember how I mean, it was probably like some YouTuber played it and I was like, oh, it looks cool, it looks funny. Even though I've like barely watched South Park, so I don't get 90% of the jokes. I've still played it a lot, and then I've never finished the second game. I just played it when I was young, so like I keep doing it. Looking at this more, Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars for me was like a psyop game, like, because I've never, like, I'm too young to like have, you know, been there when it came out and wanted to play it then. I played Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga because of all the memes that were going around it back in like 2017 about how it's the greatest game ever made. And to be fair, it's not a bad game, but it is also nowhere near as good as the memes would make you think. I mean, as the memes would make a child think. But, you know, because all the memes were like, oh, this is the best game of all time. I had a blast, you know? Even though it does actually suck, kind of. Because, like, I was going for, like, 100%. And 100% in Lego games sucks. It is so, like, repetitive and just lame. Like, Lego Star Wars, you have to play through the whole level. Oh, someone's in chat. Yes! Sign up for Prime Gaming to use the emote? Dude, that's crazy. I did not know they had... Wait, is this like an official Twitch emote, but you need Twitch Prime? And then it's a Pokemon? How does this work? Where is it? Okay, it's a normal chip-char anyway. I do not care. Anyway, yeah, Lego Star Wars. It's okay. I 100%ed Skywalker Saga when that came out as well. Like, it was brand new. I pirated it, but I beat the game. I 100%ed it. And then my save file disappeared. I have no idea how it disappeared, but it's gone. And I wanted to 100% it again, just so I would have the save file, and also because the game was fun for the most part. But now my computer can't run it anymore. I don't know how that happens, but it just doesn't work. Like, it just runs terrible, even on the lowest, like, graphics settings, even though before it was on, like, high for some reason. Yeah, I mean, no, but, like, I'm pretty sure when I tried doing that, instead of it being pirated with all the DLC, it was from Epic, like, a free copy from Epic Game Store with no DLC, and it ran terrible. I don't know why. Like, it's so funny. And then I don't think I ever ended up completing, Clone Wars. Because I'm a big Star Wars fan, which is why I've only ever played the Lego Star Wars games and none of the other Lego games. Because once again, Star Wars is like, I watched like some Star Wars movie when I was very young, and then I watched every Star Wars movie when I was very young, and then, you know, it's been there the whole time. So Star Wars, Lego Star Wars games, I've never even played the Force Awakens one. I've never played the Force Awakens one just because it seemed really dumb to make a whole game out of one Star Wars movie. Like, like, okay, I'm sure it's still, like, maybe sort of fun a little bit. I don't know why I've never tried that one. But yeah, I've played Complete Saga many times. I'm looking at my desktop here, what else I have. I mean, my desktop's changed a lot throughout the years. There aren't that many mainstays. Bloons TD6 is a big one. It's not a game I really played when I was that young, but I was introduced to it through a YouTube video, and then I started pirating it, and then I was like, this game's awesome. And then I ended up buying it on my iPhone for like a school trip. And then I bought it on Steam when it was on sale. Then I played it for like 300 hours in 2 months. It was insane. Like, actually no lifing. Literally, Bloons is my only, like, thing I do. Then, I'm trying to think. I ended up buying the game on Android too, because I switched back to Android phones. So I actually have access to Apple, the iPhone version, the Steam version, the Android, like Google Play Store version, the Netflix version, because I have access to a Netflix account as well, and then it was free on Epic a second time, because I remember when I bought it on Steam, it was like on a massive discount, like 90% off. It was like Christmas time, and the Epic had just been giving it out for free. Yeah, no life. Yeah, it was all Bloons. Like, I was just putting so much time into that game. I distinctly remember falling asleep right here in my chair playing that game after school. Like, I was sleep deprived. What's your favorite tower? I mean, okay, hold on. I need to, like, okay, hold on. Bloons, towers. I need to, like, look at all of these just to make sure I'm making the right decision. Because I would imagine my most experienced monkey... Actually, I know, it's Banana Farm. I know it's Banana Farm, even though, that doesn't really count as an answer since it just makes money. So it's Banana Farm is my most experienced one. Okay. I think my most experienced actual one is Super Monkey. Just because it's by far the most expensive monkey, so it makes the most XP. Honestly, I think I'd say Wizard. I love putting down a 032 Wizard Monkey. And just, like, Dragon's Breath is goated. I'm not really too familiar with the, what I'm looking at here. Hold on. The Beast Handler, I mean, Beast Handler was kind of when I started to play less. And then Mermonkey, and now they added, oh yeah, the Desperado as well. They added that one. I've unlocked, like, every upgrade on these towers as well, but, like, I have, like, no idea how to use them well. I'm seeing here as well, there's the Cave Monkey. That's a good one. The Dungeon Statue. Yeah, I'd say Wizard. Just because it's not, like, as generic, I guess. Yeah, Plain Monkey. I do like Plain Monkey, to be fair. The Never Miss targeting, or this, like, Spectre Flying Fortress, all great. That's kind of the only thing I do with Plain ever. I do that, what's it, like, called? Deflation or something? Where you just start with 20 grand. I just put down the, like, discount villages, like, the Never Miss Plains, Alchemist, that strap. Oh god, the big plane Paragon. Honestly, Paragons are like, I don't know them that well, since I don't do many boss events. I never did, really. I followed like tutorials to get trophies, but then, okay, hold on. No, I do know like Paragons somewhat well, though, because of like Endless. I went like 300 rounds, 300 something into like logs Endless easy, just to see like how far I could go. But it's like once you get that late game, then it just like the game is just runs so slowly that like one round takes so long to get through. It's just like not fun anymore. Because of all the projectiles, you know, all the monkeys, it's like impossible to see anything. I mean, there are the like toggles, but I don't know. It's just like not fun at that point. I've seen it's crazy because like I remember I got into like trying to go late game when the highest you could go was like 400, I think, 400 something. But now it's like it's insane. You can go so much further. I mean, I don't know which like Paragons help with that. But yeah, you can go so much further now from what I know. I mean, you know, obviously sub monkey. Yeah. I mean, I've like the monkey sub Paragon. I don't really know how good that one is, honestly, because that's kind of like after like the plain Paragon was I think the most recent one when I went Endless. So the submarine, I have like no idea. But I know it has the funny button where it just destroys everything. And then it has it can like submerge or something, and it's like a support Paragon in a way. That's pretty cool. Oh, but I do like Tac Shooter as well, even though it's probably the worst tower in the game, just because it's not very versatile. Tac Shooter is funny as well, so I can't hate it. Can't believe I've been going for 24 minutes and I've only gotten 11 encounters. I think that's tragic. But in my time of playing Bloons, I now have over 700 hours on Steam. I have black bordered every easy map, and then I have, like, the bronze border, the shitty bronze border, on every map in the game besides the newest one. I haven't, like, gotten around to doing it on that one yet. So that's, like, every easy medal, and then I have every medium standard and every hard standard. Just because, like, I don't know, like, obviously the goal is black border on every map, but, like, for now, I've, like, dedicated myself to just, like, get every standard clear, because it's easier, right? These are, like, the easiest medals in the game, is easy standard, all the, like, easy gimmick medals, medium standard, hard standard, like, that's easy, you know, I can do that. And then when it gets to, like, bloody puddles, I don't know, fucking double HP Moabs, then I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore, you know? So, I've been going for that, mainly. That's, like, one of the things with Bloons, is that, like, there is no... Okay, there are quests now, and there are many quests I haven't done. But before quests were introduced, which is, once again, when I played, there was, like, nothing to do. Like, it was all self-imposed, just play whatever you want. And I did. I wanted to play a lot, so I just played a lot. But now I'm, like, and I'm, like, I have less interest in playing. And there's, like, no, I know there's, like, the DLC. I haven't gotten that. It's, like, Rogue Legends, something like that. I have no idea, honestly. I haven't even played the quest. But it is cool they're doing it, to be fair. I'm pretty sure that it's like you pay for the DLC, and it's like one DLC pack, and then they do more DLC packs with more. I don't remember if it's more maps for that game mode or if it's a whole other like game mode. But it's still pretty cool that they're like adding more, like a whole new mode to the game. Because beforehand, all I really thought about buying was double cash mode, and well, that's just like, you know, that's just cheating. Like, double cash, I don't know, it's like I've always wanted it because I saw like YouTube videos where people used it and it seemed like, whoa, wow, that's so cool how the game's just easier. It is, but you know, the game's easier and it's still possible to beat every map on every difficulty, so it doesn't really matter. And it's more expensive than the game, so like, I'm really thankful that there are video games like as good as Bloons that are so cheap. Because Bloons is so cheap at like baseline. I mean, recently we've had two phenomenal, apparently, cheap games come out. Maybe not as cheap as Bloons, but you know, Deltarune and Silksong. Cinema, I mean, to be fair, Silksong, I have no idea. I haven't played it yet, I haven't bought it, I haven't even pirated it yet. But I've played a bit of Hollow Knight, and that's fun. And I have played all of Deltarune, everything, so I'm a bit biased to that one, because it has become the first game I've ever called my favorite game of all time. That's how good it is. I've never had like a set-out favorite game ever, until I played Deltarune and realized I love every aspect of this game. But it is really cool how it's like 25 euro or something, and then you get to play every future chapter. Like, that's sick. You get to play every future chapter with that as well. But then, like, what's insane is, like, going from 25 euro for this incredible game that's only halfway done. I mean, technically you're only paying for chapters 3 and 4 right now, but you know, you pay this like little for this like phenomenal game, but then like you go on Fangamer and you look at the price of the merch, and like everything is more expensive than the game. Like, oh my god. Like, 4 pins. Like, 4 pins is 22 euro. With shipping, that's 27. So, like, if I just wanted 4 pins of the 4, like 4 characters in the game, that's more expensive than the whole game itself. Like, it's so bad, comparatively. Like, obviously, I'm sure, you know, like, oh, it's high-quality merch, and it's a, you know, a better company, and it's, like, maybe not cheap mass-produced labor or whatever from, you know, maybe it is like a kind of ethical consumption, but it's like, but it's also like 40 euro for a plushie, you know, like, like, you know, like, it's just so upsetting, like, the fact that, for example, like, all of the, like, I mean, okay, the plushies are, some of them are different, like, prices. Like, Jevil, Tenna, Rousey, both of them, and Spamton are 38, Lancer's 36, Shawm is 32. Like, sure, you know, they're different prices, but, like, 38 euro, so 43 with shipping. Like, 43 euro is so much. This giant like, Black was like 20, like, that's like 25 euro. Yeah, no, it was like 25 euro for this giant IKEA shark, epic memes. But then, like, it's 38 euros if I just want the No Hat Ralsei plush. Like, or 43 if I just want it on its own. Like, it's so expensive. It, like, because these, like, plushies are, like, they're, like, this big or something. Like, they are so small. Like, you hold it like this, you know? Like, oh my god. Like, it really is just, like, you know, obviously I get it's gonna be a completely different quality to this. Because this is, like, you know, it's a big plush, sure, but look, it's got, like, very little fluff in some areas. Like, I'm sure it could have more. I mean, obviously, that little bit of fluff that, like, is, like, missing from this isn't worth 20 euros. But, like, oh, you know, it's maybe, like, you know, this is, like, made with, like, cheaper labor, and it's, like, maybe lower quality than, like, that plush, and it's, like, it needs to have all these parts made. I don't know what excuse is, like, the correct one. But it just upsets me, because it's like, you could clearly make that thing cheaper, but they're not, you know, like, that really is, like, the thing that is just unfortunate, is I have no idea how it works, I have no idea why it's that expensive, but I'm just not a fan of it being that expensive, like, that's all there is. It's just so expensive. The merch is so, like, Undertale 10th anniversary, they just announced some merch, I think because of it. There's a new jacket, Undertale Megalovania jacket, you know, classic. 110 euro! Like, I mean, that's different from a jacket. It's or different from a plushie, you know? It's a whole jacket. It's an actual thing you wear. And the, like, pricing is, like, the same regardless of size, I believe. It's, like, no matter whether you pick XS or 4XL, it's 110 euro. But that's so much money! Like, I mean, okay, to be fair, clothing is expensive, like, as well, but there's no way, like, they're just like, I mean, obviously they're upcharging it, because, you know, it's a company and they have to make a profit, but, like, how big is a profit margin on these things? Like, it can't be that expensive to get these things manufactured. The material looks like, it doesn't, like, look that, like the material's that good. Like, what is this thing? Like, what is this, you know? Like, I don't even think I'd want this, like, this Megalovania jacket that much, but it's just, like, why is it that expensive? I just love complaining about prices, because, I've never really had that much money, you know, like, I mean, it just sucks. It just sucks. Like, Monster Kid plush is 38 euro. Undertale was like 10. Undertale was like 10 euro, and the Monster Kid plush is almost 40. Like, what's happening here, you know? What are we doing? Like, obviously, you know, Undertale, like, selling a digital copy of a video game and a physical, like, plushie is very different. I'm aware of that. I know games have very different prices to anything else. Just because, you know, you make a game once, and then you just, like, have a system that, like, sends out copies of the game to people who have bought it. This is, like, yeah, there's no, like, additional labor that anyone needs to do if you're selling multiple copies of a digital game. So it's like, it makes sense the game doesn't cost, like, 100, to be fair, games do cost 100 euros if you're buying, like, like, fucking EA Sports Game, 26 Ultimate Edition. Like, if you're buying any sport game, then yeah, it does cost that much. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, it doesn't have to cost that much. You know, Silk Song, they've been making it for, like, 8 years or something, and it cost $20. just because they can, just because they know it'll sell a lot, and so they don't need to charge insane money for it. And because they already made all their, you know, they already made the game, so as long as they just, like, sell copies, they don't have to, I don't know, like, they don't have to try, like, it's insane, though, because they had, like, a peak concurrent when the game came out of over 500,000. Like, I don't know how much of a cut Steam takes, but that would be, what, like, 20 million? Huh? Wait, no, I'm not doing that right. No, hold on. Because if it's $20, because it's 500,000 times 2, which is 1 million, and then it's times 10, which is 10 million. So, I mean, obviously that's not how it works. That they don't get $10 million just because they, you know, just because they, like, dropped the game and it sold, and it had 500,000 concurrent on launch. Because obviously Steam takes a cut of every, you know, purchase. Just, I don't know, do payment processors take a cut? I actually don't know. But, like, what I'm, you know, getting at is, like, sure, they can just charge $20 for their game. And Silksong coming out for $20 is now, like, making everything else, like, skewed. Because it's like, okay, how is Silksong $20, but then, like, this other thing more expensive, when Silksong is such a good game? I'm quoting people, I don't actually know if it's any good. I'm just complaining. I'm just complaining about having to spend money, and I haven't even spent money. Like, like, no one's forcing me to do anything. Hold on, let me check. Okay, no, the last time I spent money was yesterday, to be fair. But that's because I had to go to a store. But I want to see before that when the last time was. Because I am just complaining for nothing. It's possible. Hold on. Before that, okay, it was, to be fair, it was the day before yesterday. And before that, it was the 8th. Like, I haven't really, like, had to, you know, do anything. Like, I'm looking here. What was this? Oh, alright, this was for the... Yeah, that makes sense. It all works out. Yeah, like, I am complaining, but at the end of the day, if I don't want to buy something, I can just not buy it. But I want to buy it, you know? That's why I'm complaining about the, like, the prices of the merch, is because I do want the merch. But it's, like, it's just so expensive that it's, like, it's really hard for me to warrant buying any of it. Like, really? Like, the costume for the Rousey plushies are, like, the horse one is 26 euro, and then the other two are 30 euro. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's 30 euro for a costume for a plushie? That's insane. Like, that is truly insane. Like, there's, like, no reason for it to cost that much. Like, I know as well, like, oh, if you buy the Butler Rousey costume with the Rousey plush, it's, like, 10 euros less. But that's stupid. Like, I'm not gonna buy the costume just because you're, like, pushing a good deal or something. Like, it's still not a good deal. 20 euros for, like, 2 pieces of, like, fabric, where, like, one is, like, a, you know, little pant piece, and one is, like, a little shirt that, like, only closes here. Like, I'm not paying 20 euros for that. But I'm also not paying 30 euros for that, you know? Like, it's just terrible. I don't know, it's just so upsetting that it's, like, this expensive. Maybe I'm just complaining about it being expensive because I haven't had a job yet, so to me 20 euros is a lot of money. Like, that's also possible. But it is also possible that because I live in a country that uses a terrible currency, I see, you know, 10 euros as like, you know, hold on, let's think for a minute here, kind of money, you know, like I am a kid at like base, because I haven't worked and I go to school and I still view like no money as actual money. But it's still, it's like, wow, you know? Hold on, I need to reply to a message right here. Anyway, I was just educating someone about Tobuscus. Great guy. You know, many have been saying this. I have not, actually. I've never said that before. I don't actually even know, like, what he did that was, like, wrong. Not, like, defending him. I just genuinely have no idea. Is there, like, a YouTube drama wiki? This has to be a thing, right? No, drama alert Wikitubia. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I'll just go Wikitubia fandom. Of course. And then I'll search 20,000 pages. That is outrageous. Trending searches. The Critical Drinker. What did he do? I mean, okay, to be fair, I'm pretty sure he's just, like, always controversial, but, you know. I'm just going through it. I'm just looking at wikis. For some reason, Camman18 is also trending. That's awesome. Okay, what was it? Tobuscus. Let's go. Tobuscus. Awesome intro. Tobias Joseph Toby Turner. True. He's 40. Ooh, he's 40? Wait. March. Oh, yeah, no, he turned 40 this year. I can count. Okay, hold on. Controversies. Sexual abuse allegations. Good. Response. Stating that the allegations were false. He stated that he never did anything without her consent. Okay. On June 14th, 2018, Toby would release the later unlisted video #MeToo_late ? He tells his perspective by saying April came to his house after attending a party and wished to sleep at his house due to her lack of driving experience and dangerous crime in Los Angeles at night. She would then sleep and cuddle with Toby. The two would then break up as April began a relationship with another boyfriend. He also shows his support for the Me Too movement and mentions how he felt betrayed by the allegations. What the fuck? Okay. So what's the point? Like, okay, so I don't know if he did it or not. Okay, but to be fair, if you actually read what it says under her side, abuse and rape, yeah, he had been taking drugs since mid-2013. I believe it. On April 9th, 2016, she uploaded a video and, oh, no, okay, in April 2016, just unspecified date, I need to get this closer to this, April Fletcher, ex-girlfriend of Turner, accused him of abuse and rape. Yeah. Okay, on April 9th, Amelia Talon uploaded a video in response to April backing her up. She stated that she doesn't doubt her story and has witnessed that what Toby does to other women. She says that he is very aggressive sexually, seeing him grope and tear pants off of women in front of her, even trying to do it to her. She also says that Toby tried to push drugs, weed and Molly on her. She did say that the Molly willingly she took was due to pressure from Toby. Okay, try to write your sentence better, Wikitubia editors. But yeah, that's... Well, but yeah, okay. So... I feel like I'm inclined to believe when there's two people, like, these came out in 2016. There is no way Tobuscus was still getting views in 2016. Because he is, like, way earlier. Tobuscus is way earlier as a YouTuber than 2016. Like, I mean, I know he joined in 2006, but then his peak was probably, like, 2012 type of time. So, like, that's insane, though. Okay, hold on, what does it keep saying here? On the same day Amelia came out with the allegations, Jacqueline Glenn uploaded a video in response to April. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I see it. She stated that when she was first dating Toby, including April, a woman, including April, would come up to her to warn her about dating him, worrying that she was going to get hurt, but she ignored it all. When she started to date him, there were problems. She felt pressured into doing things she thought were uncomfortable. She goes on to say that just because she felt uncomfortable didn't mean that she felt pressured into doing stuff she didn't want to do. But she felt uncomfortable. She mentioned that Toby wasn't honest with her a lot of the times. She broke up with him when she was unwilling to advance a relationship to marriage, preferring to stay in a state of misogamy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am inclined to believe the victims here. Technically, you know, oh, there's no evidence, so... There's no evidence he didn't do anything either. Like, you know, you either trust one side or you trust the other, and I feel like... Also, Tobuscus hangs out with some not great people, as far as I'm aware. Like, oh yeah, x.com/Toby Turner. Hell yeah, take me there. What is he saying on here? Okay. Okay, he's been tweeting some... Okay, hold on. He's been tweeting a lot. Okay, so he tweeted September 8th. Something. Then September 10th, he retweeted a Donald Trump tweet from 2013 that says, "Should be public execution for all to see. You will end this bullshit fast." And then he said, diamond emoji, dagger emoji. I don't know what that means, honestly. September 10th still. It's about time. Peace and sword meaning. Okay, yeah, he's gone. These are all September 10th or 11th. When's opposite day? Let's go for a walk. Is everything AI? What's the catch? Bless your face. To find out. Be good. There's some weird stuff going on. ILY. So confused today by this stuff. K, never mind, we're fine. And then he just pops off over Creedmas 2025 announcement. Okay, he is gone. He is firmly gone. Like, that man is insane. So confused today by this stuff on September 11th. It's so funny. Like... I don't know what's up with him. And there is also the Tobuscus Twitter account. Which isn't verified. What do you mean, thanks for the shout out at... And then links of Nick Fuentes video? Toby Turner turned into a groiper? Did he actually? Like... Where is Ping Trip? Who is this guy? Okay, he is pro Charlie Kirk. Oh, do they have like a podcast together or something? Or was this Toby on this guy's podcast or something? Okay, yeah, this is like insane. Okay, he's like... Toby is like actually... yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, weird. Apparently he only... Okay, no, 2014 was his last subscriber milestone. That was 6 million subs, so like... Yeah, he fell off. Where like... I doubt anything even mattered. Like... Getting cancelled when it was like... You know... So far past his prime, like... But it has also been 9 years since he got cancelled. He's just old. He's just a 40-year-old man. Crazy. I mean, I don't even, you know, like, obviously when, like, drama that, like, YouTubers go through, you pick drastically different sides depending on how much you like the person the drama is about. Like, obviously I understand that that's just like basic human like psychology, and that you're more willing to side with your friends than like a stranger. Like, I understand that. But then also, you know, content creators are not your friends and they don't know you. You know, but like, if, you know, it's parasocial relationship, that's the word. But like, it's just like, you know, like in this like drama, I mean, it's not drama, it's rape allegations. That's like criminal. I like, you know, my side is that I guess Tobuscus is bad and evil. Okay, cool, I never really watched his content, so I'm like fine with it. But then when I had, you know, a YouTuber I watch gets in drama moment, I guess my like, because I'm trying to go through like different content creators I've watched in different times of my life. And the one that, like, whose drama, like, affected them the most was Call Me Carson. Which, like... There's a lot... there's a lot there, you know? One thing I don't understand is why some, like, people... like, just seem to like bringing him up as, like, a punchline of, like... pedophile content creator. Like, that seems like such a weird thing to say, because like, what, from at least from what the public knows, you know, that's like not that. I mean, you know, the thing that sucks the most is that there are like no good videos about any YouTube drama ever, because it's YouTube drama. So even if it's something very serious, like allegations of, you know, like rape or pedophilia or anything like that, there's never a good video about it. Like the whole situation, breaking it down, because the videos are always like some like guy who realizes that one of the best strategies to making infinite money on YouTube is to just look at Twitter and try to find content creators getting cancelled and then talk about it and just be like, this drama is crazy, guys. This guy got accused of being bad. That's pretty bad, guys. Like and subscribe if you think that's bad that he did that. Allegedly. Like, all these videos just suck. And like, you know, there's like no videos about drama that are like actually good and not like just actual slop. Like, that's the thing, right? Obviously, until the drama is like the Mr. Beast drama. And then the problem becomes that there's like 10,000 good videos breaking down Mr. Beast dramas. And so you just like can't look, you just like don't know which one to go to, you know? Because like so many people have talked about it. But then, you know, there's also like a billion bad Mr. Beast drama videos. Like, I just don't have anything to say. Like, drama just sucks, and I know that's the point, is that drama is bad, and it shouldn't really be such a big thing, because so many people make their careers off of making, like, drama videos. I'm just, like, complaining. I'm just complaining, because then, in my mind, I went to, like, another thing I like, which is, like, a byproduct of these, like, drama-esque videos, is people commenting stuff like, remember guys, this creator is not suicidal. Like, they're not gonna get killed for talking about something which you can just, like, look up on Wikipedia and it's right there. Like, oh, it's like, it's such, like, a lesser deal than what I was just talking about, but it's still, like, so annoying. I don't know, it's like, dude, it's like such an easy like farm, but like, getting likes, okay, that's like another thing, right? So many sidetracks, but I always have this mindset of like, oh, it doesn't matter anyway, because YouTube likes don't matter, you know, getting likes in a YouTube comment section is completely irrelevant. But then it does also feel cool at the same time. It does also feel cool to make a post online that gets a lot of likes, even if it's something as pointless as a comment on YouTube. You know, obviously it works even better on, like, Twitter. Like, I'm sure everyone on my timeline that has, like, 100,000 likes is like, holy shit, I got 100,000 likes. I'm fucking goat. I mean, obviously, if they have Twitter Blue, then that's like, you know, $50 as well, but like, actually not like $50, I'm pretty sure you get like $500. Twitter Blue is insane, honestly. Like, it does, like, okay, it doesn't seem like you could do it as a job, but it does really seem like you could just post on Twitter a lot and pay for Twitter Blue, and that would be like decent money sometimes. Because you just have to get interactions, and the thing is that, like, Twitter Blue makes interactions, like, guaranteed. Like, it's actually free money. I don't get it. I don't, like, I know, like, Twitter was bought at a loss, and then it's constantly still losing money, I'm pretty sure. Because Twitter was always losing money, even before Elon bought it. And then he bought it, and then he made Twitter Blue, and that made, like, every advertiser ever leave the platform. I don't even see ads because I have an ad blocker on. So they're not making money off of me either, I believe. I really don't know how this website makes money. Like, Because even with Twitter Blue Normal, it only gives you 50% less ads. Like, you have to pay like $20 a month to get rid of all ads. It's insane. I genuinely don't understand how you would ever, like, why would you ever pay for that unless you're guaranteed making like $50 a month from using Twitter, you know? Alright. I'm just like looking at Twitter right now, right? You know, on the topic. Okay, wait, I was gonna complain about something. I just remembered. I was gonna complain about, like, pointless, like, slightly left-leaning commentary channels being like, what would they be like? They'd be like, oh, this racist comedian is not funny and racist and bad. Like, okay, they have like 250,000 followers. I would have never heard of this guy in my life if it wasn't for you. You are spreading racism by bringing it to outside of its typical, like, target audience. Like, obviously, I understand that if you are spreading it and making fun of how terrible it is a lot less likely to, you know, actually hook anyone in. But it still might. Like, okay, for them, it's not an issue, though, because if you make a video like that, where it's just, like, clowning on some racist guy for being racist and bad, then that's, like, free money for you, because people love that shit. People love that shit. But it is still, like, so pointless as, like, a video. Because what are you achieving by just being like, oh, hey, guys, this guy makes videos that are bad. Cool. Oh, no, I just saw a picture of the KFC, I don't know what this is called, but it's a KFC sandwich, KFC chicken sandwich with bagel buns and glaze. I want to eat that? Why do I want that? Why do I want the KFC chicken sandwich bagel meal? And glazing, like, so it's both sugar and fried chicken and bagel. Okay, sure, man. Oh, Wall Street Journal said, oh, by the way, guys, we found out it wasn't actually, transgender and anti-fascist ideology. Our bad, guys. It's just terrible. Like, because it went out, like, right as soon as the, like, shooting happened, or, like, a few hours later. And then it takes them several days to fix that mistake. Like, no one's gonna know about that. I'm sure people still think it's like, you know, trans, bullets or something. They're just not. What? Is that an Angry Bird? What the hell? Why is there an Angry Birds? Ruby Angry Birds creator. Free answer Rovio time ago. Angry Birds brand advisor. Oh, what? Okay. Incredible. Angry Birds, you know, I wish it was still a thing, to be fair. because that's kind of... What is a zine? Hey, what is that? What is a zine? This is the second time I'm seeing this word today. What is that? What is a zine? Hold on, I need to be my own Jamie and pull this up myself. But first, yeah, okay, nothing. What is a zine? Is it a zen? No, it is a zine. An inexpensively produced, self-published underground publication. Magazine that is a non-commercial, often homemade or online publication, usually devoted to specialize in on a single person or a very small group, and are popularly photocopied. Fanzine is a non-professional and non-official. Is it just fan art? Is it just like a newspaper? Is it just like... Oh, I'm good. Is it just like fanfic, but they're putting a different name on it so more people care about it? Oh my god. There's just like... I think I... Oh, I don't wanna... No, I don't wanna close the game. I think I've just like talked myself to death. Cause like, I don't know what else to say. I've kind of ranted about a lot already. Yeah. Oh, Twitter. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I'm seeing, the amazing digital circus art of evil Jacks and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Pomnies. Okay, like, wow, how are there this many different Pomnies? I'm not sure. Cool, you know, if they're happy doing that, then that's good for them. No, Twitter was like so crazy last like 2 days. Just, you know, people dying always makes it for a good spectacle, I would say. Like, it is insane. It is insane. This is like the first time I've really been on it when it's like, you know, there when like someone like dies, like, because typically okay, hold on, let me just check something. So so the 9th anniversary newsletter dropped on 2020. Well, yeah, 2024, because that was the 9th anniversary year of Undertale. But when did... it said September 14th, as in one day before the actual day. 6 boxes, 6 boxes, 6 letters, with okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, I'm just like... I just want the newsletter to come out, because I know it's coming. I know it's coming, but I don't know when. And I don't want to wait. Because this is also the first time I'm ever waiting for a newsletter to drop. Like, oh my god, I'm down bad. Like, it's a newsletter. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, amiibos like $40 for one amiibo. Insane. Also, Virtual Boy games. I didn't watch that direct. I'm kind of hearing about it all secondhand. Oh my god, it looks bad. Like, okay, so there's a new like Pokemon farming game announced. I mean, that's cool, maybe. DLC for the Pokemon game that hasn't come out yet. Sure, whatever. Just do anything you want at this point. Donkey Kong Bonanza $20 DLC that is supposedly not, like, doesn't matter at all. So that's $90 for Donkey Kong Bonanza, the full game. That's too much money. That is too much money. Apparently the island that you get access to, it doesn't even have anything on it. Like, what do you mean? Then there was Virtual Boy. They're doing Virtual Boy games. Why? Why are they doing Virtual Boy games? Actually, why not do DS games? Like, I'm pretty sure it would work really well if they just took, like, the Nintendo Switch and then just did it so, like, the actual, like, I don't know, like, obviously touch controls, but, like, you have the mouse now, so you could do touch controls on the DS with the Joy-Con mouse controls. Like, I'm sure you could figure something out, but no, instead they're bringing back the, like, Labo cardboard VR for, like, you know, money as well. But then they're also selling, like, an actual plastic Virtual Boy shell for $100. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's $100 for the shell. You still have to put your Switch in the shell, I think. And what do you get for that? You just get to play Virtual Boy games. And they are, like, drip feeding them to the player base. Who's playing Virtual Boy games? Like, nerds. Like, yes, the huge Nintendo nerds who might have already wanted to get a Virtual Boy will probably be the ones playing Virtual Boy games on Switch. But, like, there's like 20 Virtual Boy games at a maximum. Like, I actually have to look this up. Virtual Boy all games. Because it sold less than 1 million copies, so I know they made, like, no games for it. 22! There's 22 games, and, Japan didn't get 3D Tetris, or Nestor's Funky Bowling, or Waterworld, but then the North America didn't get Innsmouth no Yakata. Sure, I said that wrong. The US also, it says C, cancelled in development. Oh, they were trying to make it, but then they gave up. Because Virtual Boy was not doing anything. SD Gundam Dimension War. Space Invaders Virtual Collection. They had a collection? That's kind of cool. It was a Virtual Boy game, though. Space Squash. Nice. Like, actual squash. V Tetris. Oh, I see. Japan got V Tetris and America got 3D Tetris. What's the difference? What's the difference? Okay, V Tetris. It's actually 2D Tetris. Why? Why did they make two different Tetris games for two different regions? Huh? A version of the game entitled Polygo Block was set for release in February 1996 in Japanese markets, but was never released. The game received mostly negative reviews, with critics panning it for a lack of originality. Cool. Also, lack of originality. It's a 3D Tetris. Like, Tetris is the same game every time it comes out, and then, like, the one time they actually completely change the game that they're releasing, then you're complaining about lack of originality? Every Tetris game is just Tetris with different visuals. Like, what do you mean? Oh my god, okay. So what else did North America not get? Virtual bowling. Oh, but they got Nestor's Funky Bowling instead. I see. And then virtual fishing. Cancelled in development, alright. Virtual lab. And then, yeah. And then Japan didn't get Water World. Which, 3D Tetris was the last game for this. Yeah, March 2026. 2026, no, 1996. And then the earliest release date was not December. August? No, July 21st, 1995 was the earliest release. Virtual Boy Wario Land came out in the US market before the Japanese market. That is interesting. Jack Bros. Shout out to Atlas. Yeah, shout out to Atlas, actually. Yeah, so they made 22 games, and some of them only released in one of two regions. So, well, they're selling an $100 accessory for a maximum of 22 games. Who wants this? Who wants to play Virtual Boy games? Like, I already said this, it's just nerds. Only massive nerds will buy the Virtual Boy Switch accessory and then actually play the Virtual Boy. Like, there is no way anyone wants this. Anyone sane, at least. I just... Oh yeah, the cardboard is $25 for cardboard. Cardboard, like the like Virtual Boy cardboard model. Okay, Virtual Boy, the first one, says this product can be purchased by those who have paid for Nintendo Switch Online membership. So you already need to be paying $20 a year, I assume. Experience Virtual Boy with this add-on accessory that is a replica of the original hardware. Simply insert your Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch system, each sold separately, into the accessory, and get ready to play classic Virtual Boy titles like Telero Boxer and Galactic Pinball. I don't want to pay $100 to put my Switch in a plastic case so I can play Galactic Pinball. Space Pinball is like the world famous Windows XP free game. Like, I know those are different games. Space Pinball, you know, 3D Pinball Space Cadet or whatever it's called, and then Galactic Pinball and the Virtual Boy. But like, it's pinball. I don't know, man. Like, I'm sure it's cool. You know, I'm sure it's like, playing the Virtual Boy is actually fun. But, like, $100 for the Virtual Boy plastic one, or $25 for cardboard, literal cardboard. I mean, it's like the like Labo VR set, so it comes with like lenses as well. But it's just like, that's so insane. Like, I'm sure it's, you know, it could be a bit of fun, but it's $100 for plastic and $25 for cardboard. And, like, you know, on top of already owning a Switch and a Nintendo Switch Online membership. It's insane. Ooh, Clash Royale though. Oh, wait. Odds being against you? Yeah. Big time. I mean, not. I don't know. I mean, how much do you consider the odds being 1 in 4,096 and me getting 5,135 to be bad? I mean, I'd say that's pretty bad because it's been 170 hours and. It's been 170 hours, and I've not found a single shiny. Like, not even a shiny Starly. So, I've technically seen over 10,000 Pokemon in 1 in 4,000 shiny odds with no shinies. So, I'd say that's pretty bad. Because I want shinies, and I want to play the game, but I can't. This is kind of the issue I have. I bought this game in like March. Yeah, this is true. I mean, I'm going kind of slow because I keep looking at like Twitter and stuff, but it's like just under 2 minutes per reset to see one Chimchar. That's not great. That is pretty bad objectively. I did, like, I don't remember how much of this I did off stream. It was definitely more than, like, I think, like, I might have been at, like, 4,000 something. Honestly, I'm gonna pull it up, because I have my VODs, saved. I'm gonna see the exact number I started streaming on, because since I've started streaming these, I've only done these, like, okay, hold on. It was 4,555. That is actually a lot more than I thought it would be. 4,555. So I've only done like 600 encounters on stream, and it's taken, like, I mean, this is the 6th time I'm streaming this, this hunt, obviously varying lengths. The first stream was only like an hour and a half, which this one is also about that. Yeah. But then I did a 5-hour stream, a almost 3-hour stream, and then an almost 4-hour stream. So that's what? 4, 7, 9, 10.5. So it's been like, yeah, so it's been like 12 hours of me streaming this, and I've only gotten like 600 encounters. That, yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, it's not great. It is not great at all. Like this playtime is real. Like if I go on my profile here, 180 hours. Like this is real. This is genuinely all I've done in this game. I want to play it at some point, so I'm back. I'm currently hunting a female Bulbasaur in Sword and Shield. Okay, hold on. That game has Bulbasaur. How do you get Bulbasaur in that game? Like, are you just egg hunting? Because I know you can get it as a gift in... Oh yeah, eggs. You get it as a gift in the dojo, right? And that's like the only way of getting it. So, is it like shiny female specifically? Is that like the goal? Because like that's unlikely. Yeah, transferring it in. Oh yeah, true. It does have home. Ooh, Pokemon ZA apparently doesn't have Pokemon... Well, it has Pokemon Home, but then you can't transfer back out of it or something. It's rough. Starter hunts are rough as well, because it's like 87.5% male. Something like that. Like, it is, what, 7-to-1, I think? Like... So, female starters are just really cool as well. Like, yeah, okay, that is, because I've never really done, like, I've done one starter hunt successful before this, and it was the, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, starters, which is obviously a lot easier. Yeah, not sure about ZA not being able to come out of the game, there was some sort of mechanic. Yeah, like, I didn't watch the direct, to be fair. This is all, like, word of mouth. But I've heard, Legends, ZA... It's, like, apparently Generation 10. I mean, okay, here I'm seeing it's Generation 9. But, like, It's been so long at the same time. So I don't know how this all really works. Okay, hold on. Where is this text chat? Is it this one? Okay. Okay, yeah. Pokemon caught in Legends ZA can only be transferred to future Pokemon games. So, Gen 10. And then... Yeah, so I think it's like the last Gen 9 game, even though we've only had one other Gen 9 game. Once you transfer a Pokemon from a previous game to Legends ZA, you won't be able to transfer it. So I think it's genuinely like Let's Go, in the sense that Pokemon actually get stuck in it. Which is very weird, because I'm not sure what that game would do so differently, because I know Legends Arceus does just fine with transferring Pokemon in and out of it, even though it has, like, unique moves and all that, and, like, learn sets. So I don't know why ZA would be any different. You can't transfer Pokemon back into Let's Go because they don't have abilities. I mean, no, because with Let's Go it makes sense. Like, I understand why you can't transfer back in, and it's so weird. It's like, it has, like, a completely different system, right? It has no abilities, it has, It has the, like, weird candy training stuff going on. Yeah. Like, I get that, but I'm not sure what about ZA, or, yeah, what about ZA makes it so it can't, like, you can't take the Pokemon back out into Pokemon Home and put it in any game again. Because Legends Arceus also didn't have abilities, and it had completely different, you know, movesets and everything. Yeah, we do just have to find out. They also, like, announced the DLC or something? I'm not sure of the details. Once again, because I didn't watch the live stream. I really should have, like, it seems, because so much got announced, but I just was not interested. Legends ZA DLC. Getting paid DLC. Yeah, Mega Dimension. Announcing the Mega Dimension DLC for Pokemon Legends ZA. Mega Dimension has been released on the official Pokemon YouTube channel. Spatial distortions suddenly appear in Lumio City. Is this like a? Is this all Hoopa? Is that the gimmick? 41 seconds. Didn't Arceus have abilities? Hold on. Did Arceus have abilities? I genuinely don't know. That's actually crazy. Arceus... Okay. I think, like... I don't think it did. I think some Pokemon, like, that have, like, very special abilities, like multi-type Arceus and, like, Flower Gift, I think those were abilities. But then I don't remember there being, like, more generic abilities than that. I think it was just, like, form changes and stuff. Like, I honestly don't... Legends, Arceus, like, legitimately, I remember nothing. New battle system, speed, multiple turns in a row. And that game was just weird. Like, it didn't even have battling. Because, to be fair, I don't know how they could ever make that work. Battle system. Battle changes. I genuinely don't know. I could have sworn. Apparently they are not. Yeah, I mean, I thought so, but I genuinely, like, was not that confident in that. Like, crazy. Even though I have, like, 150 hours in Arceus, I still... Weird. I mean, it's weird, because Arceus is, like, one of those games where I can say pretty confidently I really like it as a Pokemon game. And yet, it's, like, the Pokemon game on Switch that I've put the least hours into. I have 170 hours in this game. I have, like, 300 in Let's Go Pikachu, like 350 in Scarlet Violet, or just Violet with DLC, and then, like 500 something in Shield. So it's like, I don't get it. I don't get how that, like, happens. How is the game that I'm, like, most confident I like the one I have the least time in? Legends Arceus just doesn't have much replay value, I guess. Because even in that save file, I have 150 hours and I've done pretty much everything. Like, okay, I don't have... that's, like, never true. There is always something. But that something for me is to, like, perfect every dex entry. And then... like, perfect every dex entry, beat Path of Solitude with every Pokemon. Like, that's not... that doesn't sound fun. So, I have, like, completed Pokedex, you know, the Shiny Charm. I've done every side quest as well. So, like, that's good enough for me. That's That's 100% in my books. Also, abilities coded in so they be transferred to and from. Like, I mean, maybe. But then what the hell does ZA do that then it can't work like that? Like, because I guess Pokemon that are caught in Legends Arceus don't have abilities there, but then when they are transferred out, they, like, gain an ability? It's weird. Yeah. I mean, I hope ZA is fun. I'm not, like, pre-ordering it. I've never pre-ordered a video game, really. But, like, I'm waiting for it to come out. I'm gonna see if people are saying it's fun or if it's completely broken. Maybe if it's playable on Switch 1, because I know it comes out on Switch 1, but I don't know how well it'll run. Pre-ordering, like, I don't know. I've never pre-ordered a game, but I bought the new Deltarune chapters before like, literally as soon as I could, like 15 minutes after they dropped on Steam. So I had no clue if they were good or not, but I still bought them. That's, like, technically the first time I've ever, like, done that in a video for a video game, like, paying before I know it's good. But I was just, like, so excited for Deltarune. Because I didn't even know it was coming out until, like, well, until everyone knew. I don't know, I don't remember. I, like, got really excited about it over, like, the 2 days before. That's because it's Deltarune? True, to be fair. This is the first time they have a paid DLC before the game is even out. This is also true. Like, it's just weird because Pokemon games used to come out so often. At least important Pokemon games, and not, like, Pokemon Friends or whatever. That, like, it's weird when we're waiting this long, and now they're dropping DLC you can pre-order at the same time as you pre-order the game. Like, like, it just seems like a way to charge more money for a video game. Is the DLC intended to be, like, an actual part of the game, but then by making it DLC, they're just charging, like, $90 for a one game, basically, without people getting as mad because it's DLC that's on launch instead of, you know, the whole game costing $90. Like, I feel like they're just trying to charge more money. Which, to be fair, they can get away with it because it's Pokemon and everyone will buy it and everyone loves Pokemon. Like, I'm not, like, I say that, but, like, I'm not better. I do have the Shield DLC and the Violet DLC and Let's Go and BDSP and Legends Arceus and the Pokeball Plus. But, in my defense, I bought the Pokeball Plus in a bundle with the game, and it was, like, pretty cheap still. It was genuinely, like, just the price of a Switch game, even though it came with the supposedly $50 controller. And then I bought Shield was, like, yeah, on release, and then the other 3 games, they were all bought used, so at least I'm not supporting them there. But I did buy the DLC, so that's still supporting. Other games have a digital deluxe edition, so you have a season pass for any future DLC. Yeah, I mean, yeah, DLC on release is a thing, I guess. And, like, digital deluxe edition. It's just, yeah, it's Pokemon. Pokemon is just, it's been, like, so... What? It's been, like, the past 5-6 years or something that they've just, like, gone from never having any DLC ever to DLC for the mainline Pokemon game that adds hours of content for, like, $30 to... not releasing a game for years to DLC before the game is out and locking Megastones? Like, they're, like, locking Megastones behind the, like, battle thing in ZA, like, for the Kalos starters. Like, it's so weird. But DLC on release is coming in of itself. Because, like, why didn't you just put that in the base game? yeah, like, it's just... Because it's already made. It's like, it's already there. Why are you selling the DLC separately? Yeah, no. I just... God, I'm glad we're back to complaining about money, because I was complaining about prices of things earlier as well. Oh, yeah. I mean, Pokemon really just understands they can do anything, so, and they're, like, trying to push it out further, right? Because this is bad. Like, charge the DLC before the games come out, that's not good. Because, like, Sword and Shield DLC, it took, like, a year or two, right? For that to get the DLC announced. Maybe, like, a year. I don't know. Yeah, like, legitimately, the only thing you can say about, like, being a Pokemon fan is that you like Pokemon designs. Because, like, I feel like you know, Pokemon-esque games that have come out, are probably, you know... I'm sure an indie studio could make a better Pokemon game than the Pokemon Company wants to make their games like. But the issue is the indie, you know, company doesn't have access to the 1,000 Pokemon that have been made over the past 30 years that are the reason why people, like, have this, like, unending loyalty to this franchise. New management at Nintendo. I actually wouldn't, I'm not sure when that is, or what that refers to, like, yeah, I don't remember. When was that? When the new management of Nintendo? Like, Doug Bowser? Hold on, I want to say that, the reason for Pokemon's greed and speed of release of games is because of Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, because Pokemon is, like, very complicated in how it comes out, because of, like, it has all this merch and cards and anime to go with it. But at the same time, like, I'm sure they could just... Like, it's so, like, there's just so much going on. If you just wanted to care about Pokemon, like, the anime, the cards, the games, like, all of this content. Like, but, like, cards, they just, like, keep re-releasing like, new series about Scarlet and Violet, or, you know, anything. Like, they can just do anything they want. The Japanese president died in 2015, and the American president retired in 2019. Right, yeah. I do remember this, to be fair. I just, wasn't sure what the, like, time frame was. I mean, 2019, that sounds about right. Because what, Sword and Shield released in, like... Was it? No, it wasn't November, was it? It was, like, October, November 2019, I want to say. Yeah, they truly cared about the games. The new presidents are more focused on making as much money as possible. I mean, I would argue the president of a big company always cares about making money, but at the same time, I see the difference. You know, I also agree that there is a difference and that it's more greedy now. Like, it's just, it is tough because, like, you know, games like Scarlet and Violet, like, it's just so bad. Because I don't have a Switch 2. I can't, you know, experience the good version of the game I paid for. I didn't pay $90 for it, because I have the DLC, so I bought that. But that was, like, I don't know, it was, like, maybe, like, €45 altogether. No, not... I don't remember. Point being, It was probably closer to like 60, to be honest, with both of them. Yeah, the Switch 2 is expensive. They're doing like I mean, I already complained about this stream, but the Virtual Boy, oh my god, they're like, who is that for? Like, I mean, nerds. This is the same conclusion I reached earlier, but it's like, yeah, the Switch 2 is still not like as good as it really could be, and they're charging $500 for it. Like, I never thought it'd be 500, like, when I was thinking about it before release. Because that's so much money. Because I was thinking about, like, I think I thought it'd be, like, 400, 350, like, genuinely. But no, $500. And then, obviously, the controllers are still more expensive, and they're gonna start selling $80 games on this system. It's just not good. It is just not good. Like, Mario Kart World technically is $80, but a lot of people got it with the Switch, but as time goes on, those are gonna get harder to find, and more people are gonna have to buy separately and actually pay $80 for Mario Kart World. If it, you know, people keep playing it, which I don't know if people actually still play it. But it's Mario Kart, you know, it's like, it's always a game people want. Every other console sells at a loss and makes up for it with online subscriptions. Switch 2 sells at a profit. See, I didn't even know that. But, like, that makes sense. Even though like, with Xbox, that makes sense, because, I mean, honestly, like, I'm pretty sure there's all of Xbox is a loss, because there's no way they profit off of the consoles, because no one buys them. There's no way they profit off of, you know, like, the Game Pass. Like, there's no way they make money on Game Pass. Like, I mean, sure, it's just renting games, but there's so many. I guess the answer is that, like, you pay for Game Pass, and I mean, it's owned by Microsoft, so really, as long as it makes people stay using Microsoft services, then, like, that's all they want. With Sony, it's like people actually use the PlayStation 5, so it makes sense. But yeah, the Switch, it's like, why is the Switch $500? It's like as good as the what is it? Like, it's like I heard something about it being a PS5, but it's like, it's nowhere close. It is like a PS4 Pro at most. And that's like, that's so many years old. Yeah, it's like a PS4. Like, it's just not, you know, the like, Switch. I mean, I'm using the Switch right now. Even when it came out in 2017, it was outdated. It wasn't good hardware. And still now, the new console is not good. I think the thing that upsets me the most is the fact that the controllers are so expensive. Like, it is difficult to play couch co-op, which is like the thing consoles were made for. Also, yeah, just making Nintendo Switch 2, like, it's lazy, but I also get it, because the Switch is, like, such a, you know, good idea, I guess, that, like, actually works, you know, because if you want to make content, or, you know, yeah, no new home screen, they never did themes, that still pisses me off. The fact that they never did themes, the Switch, the, like, home screen is always boring. Like, on the Switch 1 it was boring, it's still boring. They added some new effects to it, you know, oh, it's got, like, gradients instead of a solid, like, teal color. Who cares? Give us music. Like, the Wii, I have a Wii, it's like, it's so much cooler and more interesting. Like, I'm sure, like, and it had actual apps that actually worked and you could, like, play around with. Yeah, but no, the Switch just has, like, the Switch 2 is basically a pure hardware upgrade, and then it's not even, like, I mean, it is a big upgrade for the Switch to the Switch 2, but it's like, it's still not worth it. It's not worth $500. It's not current tech. It's not innovating on anything, really. Like, the Joy-Cons are like, I don't know, like, oh, the Joy-Cons are bigger, and they use a different mechanism, and they have mouse controls. This is like, I'm sure this is just like basically gonna be another gimmick that makes a controller more expensive. Yeah, the new Joy-Cons, like, they actually attach better. Because the thing with my Switch is that the Joy-Cons, they don't attach properly. They are, like, pretty bad now. The left one is fine, but my right Joy-Con, the stick is completely broken. And it doesn't attach properly, as in, like, the contacts are scratched or something, and it just disconnects whenever it wants. So I understand, like, oh, it's probably better now with the magnets and the, like, connector that, like, actually bends. Yeah, I mean, no, I still get it, though. Like, I'm doing all this complaining, but I still want one. The issue is that, you know, like, I want one, but it's so expensive, but I still want it, even though it's, like, expensive. I just don't have the money for it right now. But even if I do have the money, I'd like a better PC first. Like, that's kind of gonna be a hard, like, thing to decide on, but, like, console gaming is expensive. Like, that's not good. But I was trying to say earlier, I got distracted. I just hate so much how expensive controllers are. Mainly because I want to do Pokemon as a career and I would like to play Scarvy without wanting to vomit. Fair! The game doesn't run well at all. It's really upsetting. The fact that they just release a game like this and I still put hundreds of hours into it and enjoyed it. Like, I bought it used, so I don't feel as bad for supporting the Pokemon company. But, like, still, you know, they shouldn't release a game like that. But, controllers. The new Pro Controller is, like, $100 or something like that. And then the Joy-Cons are, like, also that expensive. I think the Pro Controller is, like, $90, and then the Joy-Cons are $100. Like, that's insane! Why are controllers so expensive? Why do I have to buy third-party controllers to be able to play couch co-op? Like, I just want to, like... I mean, I know it uses Switch 1 controllers as well, but this is my Pro Controller. It has stick drift, like, on the left stick, and it's soldered in. I can't just, like, you know, do the same thing as with the Joy-Cons, like, buy a cheap stick and then just go through, unplug a ribbon cable, plug a different one in, and boom, my control stick works perfectly now. No, I can't do that. It's, like, way more difficult. And, like, I don't want to buy third-party controllers because they feel worse. Like, but I have to. I mean, I guess I have to buy third-party controllers. With the, what, oh, yeah. Yeah, so controllers are expensive, and that upsets me because I want to play video games with my friends and family, but I can't. Yeah, so what's going on with my stream setup here? There's the Dittos, right here. The first one I drew with a mouse, and then the second one I drew with, like, a cheap, this Huion drawing tablet I got for, like, $5 used. Great deal, I suppose, even though it is also, like, the very cheapest, like, drawing tablet I could ever get. I don't know, I was just practicing, I guess. Then there's, right here is, there's, like, it's just, like, a little, you know, it says, I need you Wistikram, which is Chimchar's French name. Shine soon, buddy. The Control Z button works thanks to you. On the drawing tablet, my buttons weren't working, but then after I was, like, while I was drawing that, it suddenly, the button worked. So I was like, oh shit, it's a miracle. The shiny Chimchar Spirit made it work. I made that months ago. Like, it didn't work. The shiny Chimchar is not coming. And then it's just Hitmontop, Wooper, and shiny Victini. I just like those Pokemon, I guess. I mean, I like Hitmontop because he's doing those funny steps. I like Wooper because it's Wooper. Everyone loves Wooper. And then Victini is, like, honestly, like, my favorite Pokemon, possibly. Right next to this guy here, Spiritomb. I also do like Spiritomb a lot. And it's a shame because they are both really hard to use, especially Victini. But, I mean, shiny Victini is still not out. Still waiting. But then, Spiritomb here, I've only ever gotten one shiny Spiritomb, and it was from egg hunting, like in Sword and Shield. I've caught, like, so many Spiritomb on Legends Arceus. I've done, like, 50 permutations on an Alpha Spiritomb, like, second wave once, and got no shinies. Like, I've done so many outbreaks for these guys, and I've never gotten a shiny one. And then I get the shiny from, like, an egg hunt I was doing for 24 hours. Not, like, straight, but, like... It's just insane. Guzzlord, because I also like Guzzlord, and he's in my television. And then, up here we have ReactBot.
Did that just happen?
Yeah, it did, actually. And then Quagsire up near the counter as well. He's just having fun. I don't know, I just wanted, stuff to be, like, going on my screen, really. So I, like, rather than just being something like... Like, because I could have made something like this as well, where it is just... Oh, it's doubled. Where it's just this. I could have just had this as a setup, like, where I'm just, like, it's just the game, and there's my webcam, and I'm just, you know... But I wanted something more interesting, so it's the other one. So there it is. There's my epic webcam setup. I've got... Image 4, oh, Image 4 doesn't exist. I'm gonna delete that. Yeah, I mean... Oh my god, 51, 52 as well. So, 52 encounters this stream. Great progress. Still no shiny. Still nothing.
Okay, yeah. This deserves Reddit Gold.
Okay, yeah. God, okay. I'm just out now. Because what else Pokemon related could I talk about? I want to play this game so badly, but I told myself I'd get a shiny so I could play with a shiny starter. I can't do it. I can't get a shiny starter. I can't play the game. What else is going on? Yeah, the Virtual Boy is so insane. Oh my god. Oh, the Amiibo. They're charging like $40 for one Amiibo and $50 for two. Like, oh. What? Like, okay. There's no way you can do that. $40 for one Amiibo? How? Genuinely, how do you charge $40 for a piece of plastic with a chip in it? Surely that just shouldn't be allowed. Like, what? Like, what? Okay. Nintendo... Store.Nintendo, yeah. Oh boy, they're doing pre-orders for the Virtual Boy. Isn't that nice? Pokemon Legends ZA. Wow, how fun. Okay, bonus item with purchase. Partner figurine. So say I want... Oh, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition is more expensive as well. Yeah, no, of course. Nintendo Switch... Digital... Or no, physical... Bonus item. Pokemon Legends ZA partner Pokemon figurine. Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. I forgot that was a trio. That is a weird trio. Are ready to join your adventures with this partner Pokemon figurine. He says it's not even amiibo. It's just like a okay, and it's 10 gigabytes. And then if I wanted to get, oh, but if you get it bundled with the console, you can get different amounts of merch. Like, you can get Champion's Choice bundle, and you get the Switch 2, with its many promotional images. And then you get a Mega Evolution logo hat, a mug with the 3 starters on it, and then an umbrella with Mega Ampharos. Wait, hold on, what is this? It's Mega Charizard X, Mega Charizard Y, Mega Ampharos, Mega Lucario, and Mega... Is that Gardevoir or Gallade? I actually don't know. I think it's Gardevoir. But you get a cool umbrella, and then you get 2 Charizard figurines, and then you get a box? What is this? And then, of course, you still get the partner Pokemon minifigures. I don't know what this is, though. Like, what is that? Is it just, like, pings of the starters? Like, these aren't good-looking pins, though, or whatever this is. Like, because it's just their, like, home, basically, like, their home designs. And that's it. Like, that's not good. 526 euro for the game, a cap, a mug, and an umbrella. Like, what if I just wanted the game? 510. So they're charging 15 euro for umbrella, hat, mug, and 10 for game. It's $70 if you want the game on both Switch 1 and 2. Huh. Oh my god, okay, I've had enough. Oh, Pokemon Legends ZA. Oh yes, I love it. Like, the Prime, Metroid Prime Remastered was like 40, and now they're charging 40 for Mario Galaxy 1 or 2. Mario Galaxy 1 is older than me! They're charging $40 for a game that's, like, that old? Like, what are you talking about? Like, discover games for Nintendo Switch 2. 34 results. Wow, really? There's that many Switch 2 games? Kirby Air Riders. That's not out yet. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, no it's not. November 2025. Okay. That's not out yet. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That's a Switch 1 game. Alright, let me show Nintendo Switch 2 products only. Yeah, I searched for Nintendo Switch 2 games. That filter doesn't do anything. Genre, product type, software. Great. No, yeah, because it's all gonna be software anyway, because I'm looking for games. Oh, this website sucks. Okay, Legend of Zelda, that's a Switch 1 game. Mario Party Jamboree, that's a Switch 1 game. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, that's a Switch 1 game. Drag X Drive. To be fair, that is a Switch 2 game. It's 20 euro. It's available now. No one cares, because it's Drag X Drive. Donkey Kong Bonanza is $70 digital, or 70 euro. That's even more. 70 euro physical, 80 euro physical, and then it has $20 DLC with it. That's that's gonna be €100 euro game for terrible DLC as well. Oh, and then of course they sell it with the Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo for what, $20 more? It's an amiibo. I mean, to be fair, $20 is like, it's like not that bad, but $40 for a standalone amiibo is bad. Pokemon Legends CA, that's not out yet. So far we've got 2 games. Street Fighter 6, Mario Kart World. That's it. There are Mario Kart World, Street Fighter 6, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Drag X Drive. 4 games. There are 4 games. There are 4 games out right now on the Switch too. Great. Wait, page 3. Oh, how could I forget? Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. That's a 5th game. And then Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. What do you mean HD Remaster? This game looks like dog shit. Okay, sure. There are 6 games. It's 11 gigabytes for this. Sorry. No shiny. Okay. Sorry, but how is that? Look at that. That is an official screenshot from their store. How is this a $40 11 gigabyte HD remaster game? That looks terrible. What else have they got on here? What is this? What is that? That's not good. That is not... It's not... Look at this! Okay. And of course, the Welcome Tour, and then Switch 1 games, and then of course, buy the amiibo, buy the figurines. Like, it's not good. The Switch 2 lineup so far. I mean, Mario Kart World. Okay, you can still see me a little bit here. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's like all you've got right now, on the Switch 2. Like, it is so funny. It is so funny because it has like nothing. There's like, it's $500. Like $80. $70. No, this is like 70. So that's like that's like $700. It's like $720 approximately. Just say like 700. Okay, hold on. Let me check how much $700 is to see if that like makes sense as a number. Ooh, honestly, that's because it'd be 200. That's 600. Yes, that's it. It would be more. It would be more than 700. If I wanted to get the Switch 2, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Legend ZA, which isn't out yet, may I remind you myself. That's bad. That is bad. I assume, yeah, it's like $675 would end up being the dollar amount. Oh, it's just not good. It's just not looking good, honestly, I have to say. It's so expensive, the Switch 2. Like, it's not even worth it anymore. Like, it was never worth it, to be fair, because even the Switch 1, I was still, like, getting upset over a game costing, like, $60. But it's only getting worse! So, like, what am I supposed to do about that, huh? Nothing. There's nothing I can do about the games being more expensive, the console being way more expensive, there's just nothing, right? Like, I just have to go without it for a while. Like, I mean, to be fair, I've gone without many things, and, like, I wanted a Wii U when I was a kid, like a really young kid, because I wanted to play Super Mario 3D World and New Super Mario Bros. U. To be fair, I've gone to do both of those things through the great tool known as emulation. But it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, this Wii, like, okay, I'm pointing to something as if you could see it. It's down there. You could not see it. It's behind me, and it's on the floor. You can't see it, but there's a Wii nunchuck here. I ended up paying, like, genuinely, like, $60 to $70 for a Wiimote, Wii power cable, Wii 2 composite cable, sensor bar, Wiimote, Wii nunchuck, Wii 2 component cable, and that's it. And then I paid like another $40 for a GameCube controller. And now I can play like any Wii or GameCube game. Not any, actually, because some require Wii Motion Plus, and I don't have that. And some require like Wii Balance Board. I don't have that. I don't have a Wii mic. So there's like probably like 20 games I can't play. But there is a library, that's the word. There's like a library of hundreds, maybe thousands of games I could play from the GameCube and Wii era for free by just downloading it and putting it on an SD card, putting it in the console, and playing it right there. Like, obviously that is technically illegal and a crime, but who am I really stealing from, you know? Like, they're not making the games anymore. Nintendo isn't selling, like, you know, no one's selling, like, freaking, like, Pokemon Rumble or whatever it is, you know? Like, there's, like, so many games that aren't being sold anymore, that basically don't exist. Like, you can buy them used. Like, sure, I'm technically stealing sales from people who are selling used games, but I wouldn't play the game if I had to pay money for it, is the point I'm getting to. Like, I wouldn't pay to get the privilege of trying a random Wii game and then finding out I really like it. I already bought a Wii. I already bought all the garbage you need to run it. I bought rechargeable batteries and a battery recharger. Like, I want to play Wii games, but it's just, I don't know, like, it is still fun at the end of the day, the Wii. I just could also use a bigger SD card for it, because right now I'm using an 8GB SD card, and that can hold like 6 games on it at most. Obviously that's not true, because something like Luigi's Mansion, you know, small GameCube game, that's like 300 megabytes at most. Like, you could hold so many Luigi's Mansions on that SD card. But I don't want to only play Luigi's Mansion. I want to play Brawl. Brawl is like 6 gigabytes. I barely can. Like, legitimately. Like, I when I looked at, like, best Wii games, one of the ones that came up was Metroid Prime Trilogy. I genuinely don't think I can fit that on this SD card. Like, that's how bad 8 gigabytes is. But, you know, at the same time, SD cards are pretty cheap. Like, I'm pretty sure I could get, like, 128 for, like, €20. Like, and then I'd be able to hold a lot of video games on my Wii. But, like, the thing about the Wii is that, like, to play games with people, like, I need more controllers, because the only games I could play right now are games that support both Wiimote and GameCube controls, which some games don't. Like, I can play Mario Kart Wii. I mean, that's all well and good, but I can also play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, which is, like, more likely what people want. And, you know, like, I can't play New Super Mario Bros. Wii co-op, and I can barely play that game at all, because it doesn't allow the GameCube controller. Why? I mean, I know the reason why. It's because some levels use, like, controller gimmicks that GameCube controller just doesn't have any gimmicks, you know? It's just like, it requires gimmicks like, oh, turn your Wiimote like this to move the platform around, or shake the Wiimote to do a spin jump. Like, you could just have that to be a button. That could just be a button input, and you could control the Wiimote like this with the C-stick. Like, it would be less intuitive, I'm sure, and it's like, it's killing the gimmick. But you could definitely make it work. And Nintendo just didn't want to, because they wanted people to use the Wiimotes. I just don't like the Wiimote because it's honestly not that comfortable of a controller, for one thing. Like, okay, I don't have a jacket for it. I don't have the Wiimote jacket, to be fair, but, like, this is not, like, the most comfortable control. I mean, it's a rectangle. And then on the back, it's only got a curve here, you know? So, like, at least it's that good, but it's, like, it's, you know, it's got the sharp edges here. It's, like, it's not great. It's also got these, like, random rails inside of it, like this. I'm pretty sure that's for, like, the Wii... It's not the Wii Zapper, is it? No, I think it is called the Zapper on the Wii as well. Because I don't know what else that would be for. But it's like, that's so stupid though, if it really is for the Zapper, that these, like, bigger dents are for. There's no way that's for the jacket, right? Because, like, the jacket is just like, silicone, like, thing you put over it. There's just a lot to complain about. I just don't like how the Wiimote is, like, the only mainline, you know, Nintendo controller to use batteries, like, external batteries as a thing. Because, like, the controllers up to the GameCube were, wired. And this is the first wireless controller. Well, I mean, they sold the Wavebird, and then that had batteries. And obviously the handhelds had external batteries. You know, the Game Boy famously burned through batteries like crazy. And rechargeable batteries are bad also. Like, why doesn't this thing just have a... It's probably, like, because these are cheap. Like, this is like $50. Actually, I'm pretty sure it might have been like 40 or something. It's either 40 or $50 that these were. Like, that's not that bad. Because, you know, might as well. And then they obviously sold stuff like Wii Play, which was like either $10 with a Wiimote or free with a Wiimote. Like, just might as well get it, you know, it's a game to play with your Wiimote. With your brand new Wiimote. But, like, these rechargeables, like, I have some rechargeables in here. Hold on. There we go, and there we go. Look, it says rechargeable. Oh, that's incomprehensible because the camera's backwards. That's okay. All that matters is they're not good. Like, they're not good. They don't keep charge well. They burn battery a lot more just idling. Like, the Wii is off. The Wiimote is off. You know, I'm not pressing any buttons. It's still just losing battery. Like, I just play a game on my Wii, hit the home button, it's at 3 out of 4. just because it can be, I guess. I don't know. And obviously then the Wii U was rechargeable, but the Wii U games still often really wanted Wiimotes. Like, I don't know what they had going on. The Switch, yeah, it's all rechargeable now. It's great. I love rechargeable devices. I hate one-time use batteries. I hate rechargeable, removable batteries. Like, they're just so inconvenient. I'm pretty sure the Xbox One controller, at least, like, it used external batteries, sure, but at least that could just still have, like, a micro USB port. I'm pretty sure you could still just charge the batteries directly through the controller, or you could just, like, have the controller be a wired controller via that port. Which I assume the Xbox 360 controller did the same thing, because I know that also had an external, like, removable batteries. I assume it also has a wired connection, because why else would it be, like, the most popular controller on Steam? It might be that, or it might be the fact that, like, every bootleg controller ever just pretends to be a 360 controller. Like, I don't know if that's true, actually, but, like, I know there's software to make something pretend to be a 360 controller. But, like, this controller, this isn't a real Switch controller. It connects to the Switch, you know, it works, but it costs, like, $20 less than one of these. And it's fake, you know, there's nothing here. And, oh, there's also nothing here. When I plug it into my computer via cable, it just shows up as Xbox 360 controller for Windows, or something like that. Like, I don't know what's going on inside of this thing. Why does it pretend to be a 360 controller? It just does. This is a real one, though. And it does feel better, to be fair, than this. This has, like, terrible vibration motors. Like, it outrageously bad. Like, it is genuinely, like, either on or off. It is just extremely loud. And it's just, even then, like, the vibration isn't, like, good. It's not, like, at least, like, strong. It's just, like, yeah, it's just, like, and it's loud. It's the most annoying thing. It's loud, and it's not, like, that strong. And it just goes off whenever, well, it doesn't go off whenever it feels like, obviously, but, like, it's annoying, because, like, trying to play a game with HD rumble with this sucks, because this doesn't have HD rumble. It has on or off rumble, and the on rumble is really annoying. So I just have to turn rumble off anytime anyone is using this, and then turn it back on when I'm using this, because with this it's actually a good feature. The GameCube controller, though, I don't know about that one. I don't know how I feel about GameCube controller rumble. It is so strong. Like, okay, it makes sense though with the GameCube, because look at this. Look at this massive motor. Like, it's crazy. This thing just shakes like crazy. Like, I don't know why they would ever do it like this, because with this clear, like, clear shell back controller that they have, because this is an official controller they sold, where it's got the indigo front and the clear back, you can see that the thighs are empty. Like, there is nothing in here besides, like, the screw posts, and then it's only, like, the middle bit here that's, like, congested. I don't know why they didn't figure out that they can put stuff in the thighs sooner, but they didn't. It's just empty. And they are, like, wide thighs as well. Like, look at this. Like, you see that? It's, like, genuinely bigger than on this controller. And this is just empty space. And it's, like, they just made it that fat for no reason. Because with this, I mean, I don't think there's much in here. I know there's the vibration motors in the thighs, but I don't know if there's anything else. I know it's, like, got more plastic below the actual grip, but I think it's just plastic. But it's like, it feels, you know, feels fine. But it's this. It's the fact that the controller, like the Switch controller, I really like because it like rests flat really well. Like it wobbles a little bit. To be fair, it does wobble, and I'd prefer it if it didn't do that. But it lays great on a table. Like you just put it down, and then you can just press A, and it sits perfectly flat. You don't need to I'm just pressing A, and my controller is perfectly still. Obviously, if I'm pressing it at a worse angle, then it wobbles. But if it's just A, it's fine. But with this, because of this massive, like, one round motor in the middle, you can't just press A, because then the left thigh goes up, because there's nothing in it, and it's like... Obviously, you can press A, but you have to be careful about how you're pressing A. With the Pro Controller, I can just kind of mash it, and my controller wobbles. It's so minimal. With this, my whole controller is about to fall off the table just because I pressed A 6 times with force, and the controller's too light to like, act for that to like not matter. I did complain about this controller once because I thought it broke, and I was really upset that I paid so much for a controller only for it to be broken after such few uses, because it fell off from here on the floor there, and what happened was this stick got pushed in onto the inside, and it didn't work anymore. And all I had to do was pull up. And I tried doing that, and I couldn't, for the life of me, pull it up. I had to take it apart and then take it out via, like, the base of the actual, like, round, like, gray thing. Like, the thing, like, there. But now I can, like, just kind of pull it up by the actual stick as well. I don't know. A very weird controller. Because I was yelling, I was like genuinely crashing out, because I had spent money on this controller. I thought, oh, it's a great controller, everyone's using it forever. I'll get one, and then I'll use it for a very long time, and then it broke within like a month of me getting it. But then it turns out it wasn't broken, and I just had to pull the stick a bit differently. But I still like have complaints, right? Like, the C-stick. Why is it a nipple? Like, why not just make it a stick like this one? Like, I get that they wanted it to be like more distinct than so it's like clear in game if they mean this stick or this stick without giving them names, right? Even though this has a name. It's the C-stick and this is the left stick. It's way better like this. But Nintendo was being quirky, that's fine. I understand that this is also the C stick, because on the N64 controller they had the C buttons. But, like, another thing that doesn't make sense on this controller, that, like, kind of somewhat maybe made sense a little bit on the N64 controller, is the fact that it has the L button, the L button, the R button, and the Z button. N64 controller had the Z button be the one on the middle thigh. So you're holding your controller like this, and you go like this to hit the Z button. Obviously, it wasn't up here, it was like down here somewhere, because there was just like a cavity here, and there was a thigh here, and then you just go like this to hit the Z button. And then the L and R buttons are here if you're holding it by the left and right thigh, right? That kind of makes sense that there would be like a third button in the same vein as L and R, because it had 3 thighs, and there was like several ways to hold the controller. Really only 2. I don't think any like game ever used the left stick and the like... No, it wasn't the left stick. It was the stick was in the middle, and then there was a D-pad. I don't think any game would ever use the stick and the D-pad, but no buttons. So I know some games you had to use the D-pads, and some games you had to use the stick. So I guess it makes sense for there to be a third shoulder button, essentially. On this controller, though, why? Why would you do this? Why would you ever put the button here, realize, oh, there's 2 buttons here? It's like Sony is doing with the PlayStation. Why not just put a button there at this point? Like, what is this? Why would there be 3? Why would there be 2 buttons on this side and 1 on this? It just doesn't make sense. The Z button also feels terrible. It's mushy. There's, like, no click to it. You have to press it here, because if you're pressing it here, it does, like, if you put your finger up on this edge of it, then it feels like nothing is happening. It has to be on this side for it to actually feel like you're pressing a button, and it doesn't feel, it's not a nice button to press, because it's mushy, and it just goes down and up. It's like, it requires pressure to press as well, like, obviously, but I don't know, I just don't like the Z-button. These are, like, they're weird, because, like, on one hand, they are satisfying to click. I am enjoying that, but, like, when I try playing Mario Kart Wii with this controller, right? And it's great. I like just holding this big A button, pressing up on the D-pad for tricks. I guess that would require, or that would be good with claw grip as well, so I can keep my thumb on the steering. I've never claw gripped before properly, though, so, you know, that's another thing. These triggers are bad for Mario Kart. I don't know if it's because I am incredibly weak or because my controller is not great, but I genuinely, like, I genuinely struggle to, like, say I want to hold an item. I think it's a controller issue and not a me issue, that, like, sometimes I'm trying to, like, drift, and then it just, like, lets go of my drift. But then, like, if I'm trying to hold an item, like, behind me, like a banana peel or a shell, I could do it for, like, not a whole race, because eventually I'll want to let go, because it's 3 minutes of holding this huge button down, and it's, like, you know, it's, like, spring-loaded. So it's like, it actually requires effort to hold it down, whereas with this, it's like, this is like nothing. Like, I can do this all day. I can just, like, holding a controller like this, it's like no effort, you know? Compared to holding this down, that's so much more effort, you know? It's like, actually, I think I just need to work out my fingers more, which, as someone who plays video games, that is like the last thing I'd ever expect to be weak. My fingers, my big pointy finger that I use all the time for trigger buttons and keyboard games, and this is my left click button. This is my left click finger. What do you mean it's weak? Apparently it is. I don't know. Just sucks though. I've just not had a great experience with controllers, all in all. Like, because I thought because when I got this controller, I thought, oh, this is gonna be my great, amazing, perfect controller that I'm gonna use forever, and it's gonna be great. And to be fair, I'm still using it, like, 7 years after I got it, but it does have stick drift. I don't think it has stick drift because of, like, manufacturing. It's not manufacturing, it's factory. I don't think it has the drift because of production issues like the Joy-Cons do, but because I dropped it like an idiot, or because I got spilled liquids on it like an idiot. The point is, it's not, you know, it doesn't work perfectly because I was a child/teenager, young teen, when I got this. So, well, I wasn't a young teen. It wouldn't be 2020 when I got this. No, I got this way sooner. But still, like, it remains that this is just not, like, it was supposed to be reliable, but it didn't work out. Then I got the Wish controller. It was Wish. Of course, it's not going to be amazing. Then the Joy-Cons, they just stink on their own. Then the GameCube controller, I thought was broken, like, a month or two after I got it. It is fine now. The C-Stick, I checked on Dolphin, apparently doesn't work perfectly because it doesn't go top left properly. Sure, you know, whatever. I don't actually care. It works well enough. Sure, you know. But the issue with the GameCube controller now is that that doesn't have enough buttons for every game ever. So, I don't know if I can use it for Switch games reliably, even though it does work, and I can play any game with it. Which is very weird, because the, like, Switch recognizes it as a USB controller, and it shows up as if I've just, like, plugged one of these in via USB. But then Smash Brothers actually recognizes it as a GameCube controller. I just don't understand how that works. Like, how does Smash Brothers know it's a GameCube controller? Like, I thought you could only use the GameCube controller on specific games that have specific GameCube controller support. But apparently you can just use it on anything, and it just registers as a regular controller. I don't know. Yeah. I've just like, the Switch has just, like, been, I don't know, less, I used to play it more, even now, but, like, now that I have to, like, because I don't have a good cable to, like, have, because my previous setup was my monitor, this one that I'm playing on right now. It has two ports, right? An HDMI port and a DVI-D port, whatever that is. So the HDMI port is my computer, and then the other port has an adapter, which just had the HDMI from the Switch plugged in, and then I would turn on the Switch, switch the displays around so it shows the Switch screen, and it worked fine, except this adapter had an audio thing in it. It, like, had a audio out on it, and the audio out on the Switch no longer works. I don't know how that is a thing. I don't understand how cables work. Because why does this adapter suddenly force me to use its, like, sound output instead of the Switch's? Because, like, normally, when I plug the Switch into a TV, I can plug something into the Switch as, like, headphones or a speaker. But then, if I plug it into... But then, if I plug it into this adapter, then I have to plug the headphones into the adapter and not the Switch, because it just makes, like, static noise. Why? I don't know. But, that's how it works. And these headphones, they have one headphone port here for this, like, kind of, like, big, professional end. And then they have another port for, you know, this kind of, like, regular mini jack. And this specific cable right here doesn't work well at all anymore. Because it's, like, it's tearing here, and then it's, like, very, like, there's, like, stuff missing, I think, on this, like, on these, like, inside rings. I don't know how to, hold on, can I, like, get it to focus on it? It's, like, not working with my webcam, but it's, like, it is, like, it's not good. And that's the point, is that, like, this is, like, very hard to get working properly. Like, it worked, I guess. Like, I didn't like it because it meant I only had one monitor to work with, and then my computer would think there's another monitor, so it would want to open stuff on this screen, and then I'd have to switch back to my computer, move it over to this screen, and then switch back to the Switch, which is inconvenient because the buttons are, like, under the monitor, and I'd have to go, like, this, and then this, and then this. Like, it's just... It was inconvenient, so I was like, oh... Okay, I'll get a capture device for my Switch. So I now have a Switch plugged into a capture device, plugged into my computer, and it shows up as a camera on OBS. And, you know, that's fine. On OBS, I can hear my game right now, and I can hear my game, I can hear, nothing else. I don't hear myself. The game only shows up once on OBS, or like on the stream, as in the game's sound. It's not doubled. It works great. For streaming, sure. For streaming and a game as simple as this, it works. But for actually playing games, it works a lot worse because of the input delay. There is, or not input delay, but the actual, just a general, delay. Because... Like, input delay, it's, like, normal, But then the actual, like, video feed is delayed, The games just feel a lot worse. Like, I can play Pokemon, sure, but then if I try to play, like, Fortnite... to be fair, I do still play Fortnite through this. But, like, I tried playing, like, I think Smash Brothers or Crash Team Racing... It feels terrible, because you're trying to be so precise in those games, It just doesn't work, like, at all. But, like, it's also so inconvenient to then unplug from the capture card, plug back into the monitor, and then I'd have to get a new cable. It's like, this one is terrible. I'd have to get a new headphone jack cable, or aux cable, I guess, to plug into that device, and then I just have it laying on my desk, like a whole cable that's just plugged into the adapter, and when I want to play Switch games, I just unplug from the computer. I'd have to go under my desk, unplug from the Switch, put the cable up above my desk, and then plug it into the monitor, and then move all of my stuff on my computer from this screen to this screen, and then switch the displays over, plug the cable into my headphones, and then I could finally play video games. And another reason why this was inconvenient is because it had no volume control. The adapter has no volume control. The monitor has no volume control. Well, it does, but not for that adapter, for itself, and I've never used the monitor's, like, volume, monitor's headphone jack as, like, an actual sound source. And some games don't have a volume control, like Mario Kart 8. Why does Mario Kart 8 Deluxe not have a volume control anywhere? Even after the DLC for it came out, no volume control. No, we can double the amount of tracks in the game. There's almost 100 now. But there's no volume control. So whenever I played Mario Kart, it was just bad. Because it was so loud. Because these headphones obviously don't have volume control. Like, I can control the volume however I want on the computer. And now, obviously, I can control Mario Kart's volume, but I'd have to play Mario Kart through the capture card. And that's not good. Well, it's not a capture card, it's like a capture dongle, really. The point is, it would just feel terrible because of the, like, delay of the thing I'm seeing. Which is probably why people pay so much for those, like, Elgato capture cards. Is because they have less input delay. But, yeah, once again, I don't want to pay that much for equipment I use, like, a few times in a month, and then take a several month break from using. you know, maybe I won't have to take breaks because I'll get a shiny within the next 6 encounters. Why would it be 6? Because that's probably how many I can get done. Wait, no, like 7. 6 or 7, guys, if you get the reference of saying 6 or 7, make sure to follow. Okay. I think I'm gonna end at... On one hand, I want to push to 5,200, but that would take a while, because, like, what, that's like, let's say it's 2 minutes per reset, 25, that's 50 minutes. I'd have to go for... I can't go for another hour. Well, 50 minutes, but I could go to, like, 80. I mean, 75 would have been a pretty good milestone to end off on, but I kind of want to go for 3 hours here. So, you know, I'll see, I guess. I'm still trying. Yeah, I am just scrolling Twitter at this point, because, once again, my throat hurts, like, I'm talking a lot. Can't make a reaction, but I can say this is outrageous. Kalos game Kalos starters can only mega if you do PvP, and 2 of them you have to wait for new seasons. The Raichus being part of the DLC and the Kalos starters needing Nintendo Online, that means all 5 megas revealed today can only be obtained by paying extra. That's insane. I mean, okay, like, Mega Raichu X and Y. First of all, third Pokemon they do Mega X and Y for, and it's Raichu? Like, they wanted to do Mega Pikachu, clearly. They wanted to do Mega Pikachu, but obviously they couldn't because Raichu exists. I feel like if Pokemon could remove, like, Pokemon Company could remove one Pokemon, it would be Raichu. Like, just so they can make Pikachu gimmicks more, you know, just so Pikachu gimmicks make more sense. Like, because Raichu gets no love, like, at all. Yeah, what am I thinking about right now? I'm thinking about how stupid Nintendo is. Even the like, logo for the Super Mario Brothers anniversary is so much worse than the 35th. It's just bad. Guys, okay. What am I even, like, thinking about? I'm just... I'm just trying to, you know, figure out what to even say. Because, like... Apparently Ice Cube was talking about War of the Worlds on Kai Cenat's stream. of all places. Good. Yeah, nice. It's great. Movie so ass that it's low-key good. It genuinely is. Oh, it's so good. Ice Cube War of the Worlds is genuinely such a funny movie. Hold on. Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer releases April 2026. Yeah, that is okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is Super Mario World. Yeah. Okay, to be fair, that's the Mario Galaxy, like, sound. And then the Luma says, let's go. Okay. Alright, hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. God, what did I want to look up? Okay, never mind. No ideas. Okay. I'm just concerned. Okay, sure, I'll pick a Turtwig. Just to switch it up. Just see what happens. Like, what's Turtwig giving me, huh? Turtwig, your first pick out of 79. 78 others? Yep, nothing. Who would have guessed, you know? What do I even do? What can I say? You know, what do I do at this point? I think that means I have to end after this one, because, I am out of ideas. Like, I am scrolling Twitter, and this is boring. It's just a lot of art, and I don't... Like, there's nothing here. I just, like, have no idea. I just have nothing to say. Guys, what is sex? Kyler Spamton. It's a great question. I have nothing to say anymore. I just want a shiny. I just want to play this game. Thread of my speed reaction image collection. Okay, that's kinda cool. Okay. Yeah. I like these pictures from like speed edits that just say stuff like asterisk, take a sip, asterisk, like picks up water, got humbled, now humbling others, enjoys it, hang up, swallows, denies, throws gift. I show speed's shoe. That is a good one, to be fair. Bro uses his strategy. It's not speed, but it's a classic. Team Cherry has forgotten about Silksong. Oh my god, I can't believe... I can't believe... someone actually made the YouTube video called Nintendo has forgotten about Mario. Like, huh? How would you... what? How do you ever even begin to say that? Like, I understand that it's, you know, it's engagement farming, but... like, what is that supposed to mean? My Twitter feed is turning into football Twitter. It's so unfortunate. Okay, never mind. Okay. Nothing. No, I got nothing. No, it's just like, I don't want my, I don't want my feed to be, football Twitter, just because, like, a lot of it is, like, gambling, a lot of it is gambling, promo, a lot of it is bad people, a lot of it is, like, it's not woke enough, is my issue, really. It's not woke enough. What? Baby Waluigi? That looks terrible. Alright, well... I don't have, my goat Chumblings is going through it. Anyways. Alright, well... Yeah, it wasn't shiny. Okay. Good. Okay. What do you mean Rosalina and Mario Wonder? Mario Wonder? It's not the right... Are they updating the game? What do you mean? Mario Galaxy 3 would be cool, but I don't think they'd do that. Oh, I'm getting... Oh... More Homestuck on my feed. More Homestuck on my feed, and I'm scrolling past. I just want Twitter to be funny again. I need someone to die again. I just have nothing to say. Like, I just wanna go home. Maybe, you know, maybe I should. Alright, well, anyway. Okay, we crossed 3 hours, so... This is it! The shiny is here! It's gonna be this here Chimchar. I just have to wait for the right sound cue. There it is. Now, this is guaranteed to be shiny, and if it's not shiny, I end stream. That's the promise. Wow! It's not shiny! Who would have guessed? It would never be me who would have guessed that this wouldn't be shiny. Alright, look at that. I got 85 encounters. What a weird number. At least it's divisible by 5. That's it. I did it. 3 hours. I'm logging off. Finally! I can make tea or cocoa and rest my voice because it hurts. That's the end of the VOD.